They were all having bets on you. Oh, she won't be here. She won't be here on time.
I was here first, thank you very much. Earlier than you two.
Yeah. No, Ag was worse. He was like, nah, she said she'll be here, but she won't. He said.
I was just saying to Keith, like when I go and do mine this morning, it's all alright as long as they're where they're supposed to be.
Yes.
Don't take too long.
No, no, that's it.
It takes ages.
That's it.
Brilliant.
We can do all these. This one going the opposite way is the one behind that straw stack.
Okay, and then...
So if we find ourselves a tram line, any tram line.
Point one out for me then.
There's one, look. See the two green lines?
Oh yeah. Couldn't see him.
If you get yourself sat on there, we'll set the AB line on there. And you're going to set it up. We need to change our setting.
Yeah.
Right, so yesterday we were a little bit wide. We usually run, you know, the wheel on the wheel is your width for the thing. But we were just guessing yesterday, so we...
275 or something.
we're going to go 2.5.
Yeah, okay.
And that should then be somewhere a lot closer. It wouldn't matter, it would still do a good job, you know, it wouldn't matter at all. So new guidance line. That's it, press your point A. And then drive up to the other end and then press point B. Farmer would tell us off because we're not moleing.
I was just thinking that we should have dropped it in, didn't we, when we did it?
He would, he'd be like, why have you got the mole in then?
Well,
That's exactly what he said.
Exactly the same thing if I'm honest.
But it'll be perfect.
But we just won't tell him.
No, exactly. He'll never know either. How was your back yesterday? Was it alright?
Yeah, fine. I got out a couple of times and had to have a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
But other than that, I was good as gold.
Good.
And I suppose the stuff I've been doing at home, because I've been carting and stacking and stuff, you're in and out, in and out,
Now
in
press
and out.
point B. That's it. Import. Save. And it's done. That's it. So we'll get ourselves lined up on a line. You can start wherever you want. If you want to start up from the edge of a field, or if you want to start here and work your way one way and the other, you start wherever you want. It won't matter. It'll all be the same in the end. Oh God's sake.
You having a cup of tea, mate?
Yeah. I'm stuck.
Aye?
I'm stuck on my greaser.
Got the breaker off, mate. That's all you can do.
Okay, now. Needs to be on that side, doesn't it?
You got time to have a look at this GPS in there?
Yeah. So. We want our...
These should be highlighted, lit up, so you can tap on them and it comes up to change, but you can't.
How big is our thing?
So I've got it at 2.75.
Have you got it set up on the front? Is that how you got it set up?
No, it's set on the motor, it's on the other profile, but I'm on temporary.
Okay.
It's this one I couldn't get nothing up on, I can't reset it.
Let's see if we can go... What do you want it at?
2.75.
Okay, we don't want to overlap. We want it on forwards and down, yeah? Start on, what's that mean? That's your trigger for your mapping if you want it. Okay. Right, that should work. How do we save that?
So you can't just delete it then, you've got to go and change your whole profile.
You should just be able to change it. I think there's something software in here that needs updating. Because it's glitchy, isn't it?
We've run it before and it's set with an offset and I could not get rid of that to put something new in.
No, I think there's some sort of software glitch going on here. I think it needs an update. But all I've done is created a new one there.
But that don't affect the spool settings, it just affects the GPS when you put a no profile in.
Yeah, it starts again, yeah. Just, well, you can have it the same as the other.
In, yeah.
But yeah.
So really to change your width then, now, if you go to something different, you've got to go back to the start and start again with a new profile.
Oh, I don't know. No, this one will let you change it, look. It's highlighted.
Yeah. But they let me put the tether in it at 30 metres. Anything narrower than 3 and it wouldn't have it.
No. You know, we could change that now. I don't know. I think there's some glitchiness in there. Let's go back to temporary.
So it's gone back to that again.
Yeah, so why is it all coloured up?
How do you delete that? That's back and that's front, isn't it, those two?
Yeah, I don't know.
So normally you should be able to click on that arrow and get rid of those offsets.
Yes. That will. I would just go with that.
Yeah.
You'll have to set your spools up and your engine revs and all the rest of it to it.
It don't matter the spools on it.
No.
I just had it set up tether, that was all. The tether won't be on it anymore.
And it's working on your Terrastar, is it?
Yeah, it's gone on to Terrastar now. You know you set it that night, but that didn't go on there two days later.
No. It
And
took a while.
All of a sudden it come on.
Unless they activated it. They might have just activated for you.
It might have done.
Take the gun with you and try and put the thing on the ground, because sometimes if you put it on the ground and take the weight off them, that'll do it.
Yeah.
This is bastard, this one, isn't it?
Yeah. Whenever they get changed, we'll put a better. One of them is shockingly bad.
Where do you get on that one?
You sort of have to turn the wheel.
Oh, they're a pain. We put some angle guns on the other one, didn't we?
Oh, it is on one side of this one, Ken.
I'll go and get the other gun. Oh, you got one gun.
It's on this one. That's the one.
I thought that bloody moved a bit.
Loose here, isn't it? We've got all loose.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. What do we need? Big.
16.
So I got one end and a hexi drive.
Is that where it was moving, Ken?
Yeah, I think so. That's loose. See, it's been moving up there.
We noticed some play in the back roller, so we got a bearing, one of the big bearings on the roller out. They're not fun to change. Farmer knows how to do them, so we will see how we get on here. We're backing into the workshop out the sun. It's quite warm. There's going to be more than likely seize bolts and stuff like that, so probably won't be able to film this bit because there'll be some swearing. But we'll get her done. Once it's off, I'll show you it. We've been having some fun with this. We yeah, basically it's the old bearing. Apparently only just gone, so nothing too serious. This is the center shaft, and apparently what you don't want to do, you want to spot these soon enough, because once it wears through this collar, it will then start wearing the shaft on the actual roller itself. But we caught it in good time. What we are going to do is, while we're here, we're at it, you've got two options. If you can get in there, the bolts in here, they're a bit tricky to get on. You can undo these 4 bolts and drop the roller down, but we actually found it was quicker to just 3 bolts here, 4 bolts here. But we found it's quicker like that to take the whole side off, get the bearing off, and we're going to do both sides just because we don't want to have any more issues with it this year.
If you're careful, you can leave the bearing up on your seam of that.
Yes.
Now, if you put them bolts for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. My fingers aren't in there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's not my fault.
There you go.
Get that down, Matt.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, that was going to slide off the forward, but I've got to just charge that from the wedge.
You were saying how good that design was.
Yeah. Chuffed to bits. McConnell design. Right. Ooh. Yeah, I love it.
But you can do something.
Well, it's right. It's smashing because it's wire out the way.
Yeah.
But this tube needed welding to that bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then you take this off, you ain't got to worry about this bit of tubing and your wires.
No.
But it's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm not a McConnell engineer.
No.
Right.
And the reason for changing two in once is just if one's gone, the other ain't going to be far away, is it?
No, mate, this. Look, that's as good as gold.
Okay.
But there's a little tiny bit of lateral movement, nothing up and down.
But we're here at it, and we're.
Look, see it, Matt?
Yeah.
It hasn't gone,
No.
but it's well on the way.
Right.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
These grub screws are them ones there, look. And that's what I'm
Okay.
tightening. But actually, it's slid straight off.
Oh, I see.
You can never keep them tight, mate.
No.
They're actually.
As long as the weight is on there.
Well,
and,
they're a blessed waste of time, quite
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
But to the same ends, they're there, so you try to tighten them.
Yeah. So this one should be a bit easier. Well, once you're at this point, it is easy, isn't it?
Well, we're there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Are you round this side on these nuts then, Ralph, or what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh, I just wondered.
I'm on the case, mate. Yeah. Whoa, you can try to drop it
Can you
on me.
just put your hand to that?
Yeah, go on
Got
it.
it?
Where we bottom?
Yeah. Alright.
Are we talking about this?
That's it. That's what you buy.
That's £400.
480.
And how much do you get them for?
I can't tell you the secret.
40 quid, was it?
Yeah. I think I bought 5 for 150 or something like that. Or 4 for 100.
And they're the exact same, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly the same.
So, yeah, we spoke about this before, haven't we?
Just got to do your own work.
Yeah. And they got the same part numbers on, haven't they?
Well, it's bloody irritating, Matt. It shouldn't be, should it?
No, they shouldn't be ripping you off. To the point where
I'm not saying
you don't.
we've got to earn a pay.
Yeah.
I'm a massive believer in everybody's got to earn a pay, Matt. They're earning a pay and then taking the piss.
Yeah. A 5-minute job turned into a 2-hour job. Farmer's a man. I don't know what we'd do. Bloody hell. I don't know if I'd be able to do that by myself. I just don't have the knowledge of. I just haven't done that sort of work a lot, you know. I like doing it, but I don't know the tricks. Like, he had a bolt stuck, and I don't know the trick of getting the bolt out without wrecking everything else. And these people just know it, don't they? They've been there before. But anyway, Keithy's put me a stick on that, so I know I've got my front weight on. Good man. We're gonna go and have a go. Daisy's out there mole ploughing. She's out the front there. The battery died this morning, so apologies for that. She's getting on, look. And we're gonna go and find Keithy and catch up with Keithy. The rear bearings on the roller there, they are a normal thing. You will have them go, I don't know, every other season, something like that. There's various ways of getting them out, but that just seemed a little bit easier getting them out like that. Never easy though, time consuming. We always put in good bearings, we don't mess about, we don't buy cheap bearings, we don't buy McConnell bearings because the bearings we put in there are actually the same bearings McConnell use. We just find them from a different source and they're literally half the price, more than half the price I think. So do your research when you're looking for bearings. Don't buy cheap bearings because the time is always getting at the bearing, getting to the bearing, getting the bearing out and getting the bearing replaced. That's your time in it, so don't put a rubbish bearing in there because it will only last half the time. Farmer said he bought an O-ring kit from McConnell. Oh my god, it would terrify you. We work together because Keithy's got the tools. If you break one of these shear bolts on the legs, Keithy's got all the tools there and you're both together so you can get the thing fixed up quickly. Otherwise you've got to carry 2 lots of tools with you at all times. And yeah, you know, it's not a big deal. You can work different areas if you want to, but it actually makes the day go a bit quicker as well. If you've got something else to look at, I'm about to ruin Keithy's GPS marks. He will not be happy. Just drop her in. Because we're going downhill, we might be able to get up a gear. But you can see everything from up here. It's nice little spot this is. You cultivate up the less steep gradient, you come up, and then the steep gradient you go down. That's well, I'm pretty sure it'll pull up there actually. Now we didn't springtime this field, and I can tell you straight away she's not half as hard as that field we were in yesterday. Now, does that mean we're batting it down with the springtime set? I don't know. Nearly 10k there, look. We're going up the hill now. See what she pulls like. We're on the next field. Christ almighty, it's pulling up really hard. You can hear the engine now. Let me turn this off. We're doing about 7k, and that's it. That's all you got. I think Keithy's is the same. I can see him. It's just look at that man. We're scratching about. Yeah, just pulling up very hard. It's a different sort of pull than last year. Last year, you know, the ground was so hard. This time it's just, I think, the wet spring has just packed everything down so tight. So, I don't know. It is what it is. We will get it done regardless. It's just going to be a bit slower, that's all. No GPS for me. No, we're going old school. You get on the hill a bit, you can go gear up, and then it soon flattens off, and then you've got to come down the gear. You'll hear it in a sec. That would be nice fun. Feel it. You get everything's. Whoa. The 8S is a bigger, heavier tractor with more horsepower. It would have been ideal actually. You know, you just feel it. You can just feel it in the machine, in the tractor. We are getting it done, and with two, it's only half the stress, you know, half the stress on each machine. So, oh god, we've got the next field over to do. I think then we're doing outside the front of the farm. They're trying to keep up with the moles. They're going to try and keep ahead with the moles. Young Dave will be in later on. He'll run a mole, and if we have to, we'll sit on a mole for a day and just get ahead if we can, you know. Even the mole this morning, that ran hard this morning. Heavy clay soils, they're just, well, they're what they are, unfortunately. Mucky, that won't get spread now. That will sit there until next year. We'll that'll be twice the size of that next year. We just keep piling that up and up. Sit the digger on top somewhere. We have just finished. Last 3 fields here. I'm just checking everything. So what I'm looking at, the 2 bolts on the legs, you will have them break, especially in conditions that are quite tough. Just having a look at the points, making sure none of the points have fallen off. because they're only held on by a little bent over barb pin. You also want to check your disc for any what you get where you go and bailing in these fields. Sometimes someone will lay a string down, it'll get wrapped up around the disc, and that's the main cause of the disc bearings going on there. So you just want to have a little glance at those every often. Make sure you ain't got no string in there, but they're looking alright. Keithy's just gone on to the next one. I don't know how Barry's getting on. Barry's out there now. Daisy was here till about 1 o'clock, then Barry's took over. Young Dave's come in as well. He's on the topper. The old man's got plenty of topping for him to do. And then Dave will be running a mole plough as well. There goes Keithy. I'm on a hard run here. I think Barry and the farmer are on the moles this time. They're in one of the other fields this way. They're trying to stay ahead of the discarators as much as they can. What might happen if we catch them up? We'll well, it'd be me. We'll have to swap onto the mole for a day just to get ahead again. Get 2 discarators, you soon do some damage. So. Oh Christ, that was a hard run, that one. I don't know if I was on it must have been on a tram line or something like that. But I was just about to tell you how easy it was pulling. Especially on these. Let's just try that again. You can see the mole marks where they've been with the mole. Daisy started here this morning. Barry finished off. Go up a gear here, look. Just run your mud guard down the last piece of cultivation, and I don't know if the mole where it's sort of broke up the ground a bit. I don't know if that's helping or not, or what. At once, so my line's gone wonky now. This headland along here is always super tight because there's a bit of a lip to the track there, so everything gets travelled on down here, but it's just the way it is. That was tight along here last time. Let's just see what that is this time. Just put her down while you're in movement. So, what have we done to these fields? We went on early with the muck because we were looking for a job. So the muck's been spread on these ones already. The muck hasn't been, yeah, we were on a tram line last time, that's why it's so hard. You get on the tram lines where all the compaction runs, the fertiliser runs on there, the sprayer runs on there. Yeah, you soon notice it. Other fields, they've still got muck heaps in, so they're just going to stay around till next year. But we managed to get on here early. Could have muck spread the others, but it means doing that instead of this, and this needs to be done now. We're probably a couple of weeks late with this. Well, 3 weeks late. We could have got on with the cultivations. You just run out of tractors, run out of people, and run out of time with all the other jobs that are going on. Ideally, once the straw is off the field, that field wants to be mucked and then cultivated in order for all your volunteers and your weeds to start growing. You won't be able to see very much, but it's dark now. Keithy's just ahead of me a little bit on the other side. We're having a competition. See who can keep going without turning your lights on. He's not going to beat me. I've got better eyes than him. I've got younger eyes. I don't wear glasses. Never needed them. So might as well stop challenging me. He doesn't know about this competition, but it's real, it's on. It's actually, it's pulling up really nice, this field. We won't get it finished, we'll stop in the next 20-30 minutes, we'll stop, if not sooner. Farmer and Barry's still out there molding, so we're just waiting for, you know, first person to give up. that'll be the end of the day. We had a gentleman's agreement to turn them on at the same time. I rang him up, he was waiting for me to turn mine on. There's one thing I'd forgotten about, he's got GPS and I hadn't, and I was struggling to see. I wondered how he was doing it. We just noticed that 7S ain't got LED lights, and it hasn't got the light, the daytime running lights on the front of the tractor either. But we're packing up now, we've had enough. It's getting dark, you can't do the same job, you sort of, it's the time of day, if something goes wrong it's really annoying, so we'll come back at it tomorrow.